Caller?
Yes, I am.
Sir.
My question, as I'm watching the show as the camera scans the audience, you see all these straight people, quote-unquote, or conservatives, with their permed hair and streaks, and their Vogue makeup, and their ears are only pierced ones, and those wonderful Michigan Avenue clothes. There's really no difference between those people sitting there in their Izods and those sitting on the stage. Because just because they choose to color their hair, they want to put a blue streak instead of some brunette wants to put blonde streaks.
Right.
All of a sudden, the blue one is the oddball.
Yeah, hang on.
Or,
hang on a minute.
sure.
Are you attacking my audience?
You better believe it. There you go, streaks.
Hang on a minute. Did you hear what he said?
I heard.
How do you feel about what he said?
I gotta tell him.
You with your lipstick and your...
That's right. All-American, 2 pierced ears. And I have darling kids that have 3 pierced in each ear.
Yeah.
But I am a gal that went out with Jerry Rubin, who was a Yippie leader, as we all know.
You went out as in a date with Jerry Rubin?
Yes, me and I went.
You got back okay?
You got it.
Really?
And I
So
want to
what's your
say,
point? Okay.
I want to make
You were involved then in the politics, anti-war, and all that stuff when you
No,
were...
I wasn't. I was an all-American high school good kid, and I
So
still
you
am.
dated him before he got famous?
My mother, who can vouch for that.
Not much time.
Miss Dank, I want to say to you, I think you're doing a marvelous job because bridging the gap is communication, and that's where it's all about. You can be you, and we can be us.
Hang on a minute.
I think each one of those kids got started with a peer, and they haven't been strong enough to break away. I just think it's a
the
peer
opposite.
group.
I'm sorry,
it
it's
wasn't
the opposite.
Wait a
It's the
minute.
exact opposite.
I'm just curious why these people think that they're expressing some kind of
I'm not here to say you're wrong, but let's understand this. When you bring a moral judgment without knowing them against them for the way that they look, they feel that confirms the reason for their rebellion, if that's what you want to call it.
We were walking up to the studio as they were walking up to the studio, and my reaction was, now that was an honest reaction. My mother's reaction was to walk right up to the gal in the white blouse and say, "Are you today's guest?" Now, I almost...
Stand up, Mom. Let Mom talk first.
I think you're beautiful. I saw you outdoors, and you're beautiful. But, my dears, you don't need all of this. You're already beautiful without it.
I like her shirt.
I'm really kind of upset at everybody thinking that these kids are all just going to turn out wrong because of the way they're dressed. I'm a former flower child. I smoked pot. I was into non-materialism and, you know, peace and the whole bit, you know. Here I am. I've got 2 kids. I'm conforming now. I hope everybody's happy.
You happy?
I still have the same philosophies. I'm still a flower child inside. They finally beat me down. Don't let them do you. Okay?
We'll be back in just a moment.